Hello everybody watching the Haunt Channel. So I got the Butcher from Spirit, and I'm really happy to have this one. And I'm gonna unbox him, and we'll take a look at him. I really do like this one. I think he's pretty unique, because we don't have much Butcher props, and this one actually has like a pig head, compared to like a regular Butcher like Chopping Block. I mean, Chopping Block's good, but he's kind of more unique and more realistic, but still like Chopping Block. And yeah, I mean, I really like him. He's not my favorite for this year, but he's one of my favorites. And he's gonna fit this year's theme for my haunt really well. So let's get to opening him. He has 2 pieces of tape. I'll just cut like that. Alright, let's see what he looks like right when we open the lid. There's the Dr. Zombie thing. Alright, so it's covered by this piece of cardboard. I think his setup should be very simple. Let's see what we can get at first. I see his head right there. Little pieces of foam. This might be like the hip loop, I'm gonna assume. And I'll have to see everything when I get it out. His pants. Okay, his arm. I didn't expect the glove to actually be attached, but that's cool. Alright, I think it's kind of like Evil Scientist. Oh, the adapter is on here. And then the other arm. Actually kind of heavy, but it's pretty cool. Oh, his head. If I can get it out. Yeah, so apparently he's just like a regular mannequin head under here. So the mask is kind of stuck, but as you can see, there's a hole. You can kind of see that there's a hole right there. The face is just blank, and the holes for the sensor, the wires for the sensor, and the sensor's in the nose right there. Let's get some more pieces out. Here's his apron. Oh. I'm gonna assume this is his legs. Look at the face. Everything got stuck together. Let's see. Oh, I found his cleaver. And it's like a hard foam kind of cleaver. And not really like the hard foam, but like a hard, like squishy foam, if that makes sense. I think it's kind of like how the new zombie babies are, like the party time ones. I see his shoes right here. And the others right here. Try to get the control box here. I gotta kind of use 2 hands to pull it all out. Sorry if the film isn't the best. Alright. I got the mechanism out. Just lay that down right here. And I have the instructions. And let's see. Oh, just comes out. So right there, there's some poles right there, the base, a cat, and that's a hit loop. And a little piece of foam that fell out. And the last piece, I believe this is. Yep, it's the clothes, like his shirt. And then I don't really know what this is. Just found this circle in his box. But well, I'll start putting this guy together, and I'll get back to you when he's set up. Alright, so I got the Butcher set up. Before I turn him on, I actually do want to explain some things. So, I just want to talk about like his setup, for example. So about his setup is that it's honestly kind of confusing at first, because there's these two, I can actually show it right here, these two B poles that go on the base. So I thought that they one goes right there, one goes right there, and then the E pole went on there and this pole went on there, but this one wasn't fitting into that B pole, so apparently I screwed up. So apparently it was what, like, I think it was, yeah, two B poles right there, and then the E pole right there, and then the D pole connects to that, and then it just goes on from there. So that's a little bit of a misunderstanding on my part, but the instructions weren't that clear. I had to like read a little bit until I actually found out that was what you're supposed to do. But yeah, he looks pretty nice. Another thing is that when you have to like turn him on and stuff, I might just leave him on the on mode, but obviously have him like off, because I'm probably just gonna use him on an adapter. But it's kind of hard to access the insides if needed, because you got the apron in this way. There's like this body thing, and that's right here. It's like a plastic, and then the apron just wraps on there, and basically all the controls are just in the front. I think that if you want to put batteries, yeah, he does use the batteries, by the way. The battery compartment's on the back. But I do have him on the on mode. Just gonna move him over a little bit because he'll hit into these boxes. And I gave him a little extra thing, which is a severed head. I'm gonna be having him like that on my haunt. And then of course his cleaver's in this hand. Yeah. Oh, and before I do get into things, I do wish this prop was a little bit more bloodier. It's basically all around here, because it's basically acting like he just put it on when the peg's head was chopped off and it's dripping blood. But I do wish that they could have added a little bit more blood on the apron and the cleaver. But Spirit tends to get a little bit less gory, I think, nowadays. But that's okay. And then shoes and everything. I'm going to take some of these stickers off on Halloween. And then also this pant leg. I mean, I might be able to fix this, but it kind of like sticks out there and doesn't go over the foot like this one does. But I mean, on Halloween, it's not really going to be noticeable. It's going to be on here. Alright, now we're finally going to activate him. His adapter is right here, which is extremely small, by the way, but the cord is a decent length. So let's plug him in.
Piggy went to market. Where are you going?
Yeah, he works really good, and he's pretty loud too. Because in the store, you basically, unless it's like a really quiet store, there's usually a lot of props, people making like screaming and stuff, and music playing in the store. So you don't really hear him that loud, but when he's like the only thing that's going on, it's decently loud. And of course he has volume control, but still, when he's on like full volume, which I believe he is, he's pretty decently loud, which is good. So yeah, that's the Butcher unboxing, and I do recommend this guy. I do recommend using a coupon though. He's $200 originally, but I used a 25% off coupon, so that marked him down to $150, which is pretty good. And it was free tax, as I got in New Hampshire. So yeah, that's the Butcher, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.